Hey guys, it's been a while since we've done a collective tarot reading on here. I sat down to pull some cards for myself and I just kept hearing to record this. So enjoy and welcome to my couch because I'm pregnant and I didn't feel like moving downstairs. I'm being totally honest. So the first cards that came out were the Seven of Wands in reversed and the Six of Cups, which tells me we are done fighting. The fight is almost over. It's been going on for a long time. And what is the fight about? This is about something, again, the collective reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. But this is something about your inner child. Happiness, joy, prosperity. And you know, actually, right before I hit record on this, someone was messaging me about like trying to find their inner child and their inner joy and their sense of whimsy again, which is confirmation about this. Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So what's coming in? Happiness, fulfillment. I just heard a wish fulfillment for some of you. Oh, that's two cards on the floor. And on the bottom of my deck over here, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. The devil just popped out here too, which tells me you've been working really hard on trying to get past, I'm here for some of you, insecurities. I've been getting a lot of stuff about limiting beliefs this morning, so limiting beliefs as well. Oh, interesting. We have the Star in reversed, which tells me that some of you, or maybe many of you, have started to give up hope. And you're like, well, this thing that I want is never going to come in. This thing that I want is like, I should just stop wishing for it. It's not happening. It's not working. I should just move on to something else. But the Knight of Wands here tells me that you're closer than you think. Closer than you think. And with the Eight of Pentacles on my deck, on the bottom of my deck, tells me that tells me to keep going, keep working. Like, don't give up now when you've put so much work into it. Yeah, someone over here was just like, yeah, that's it. Yep. Oh. Okay, we have three cards out now. Oh, okay. So we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. And I heard when I picked this up, I heard you need to start talking to your spirit team more. And your spirit team could be really anyone. My ears just started ringing. I just use the term spirit team because there's a lot of people that talk to a lot of different spirits and a lot of different beings. So that could be your ancestors, your spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, if you talk to the saints, deities, ascended masters like Mary Magdalene, or there are so many ascended masters in so many categories. I don't even think I can get into that right now. The old gods, the new gods, like the Fae, like whoever you talk to, or whoever you should be talking to, start talking to them more. And now that I said that, my ear stopped ringing, thankfully. Because they can help you with so much more than I think you realize. Psychic medium over here. So I talk to my spirits pretty much all day, every day. There's not really a time when I'm not talking to them. Which again, psychic medium. But this also took getting used to. It took practice. So start small. I just posted a short message yesterday about figuring out what you really want and talking to your spirit team about that. And you can do that out loud. You can do that in your head. If you are someone that likes to journal, you can journal that to them. It doesn't matter, but start talking to them. Some of you would really benefit of through doing work with your spirit team on releasing some of those limiting beliefs, releasing some of those anxieties, releasing some of those fears, and literally asking them to take them from you. I do a lot of visualization, and I think it was like last fall, I did a lot of visualization with me like pulling off all of the fears and all of the anxieties, all of the limiting beliefs, putting them into a box, and I visualize myself handing the box to my spirit team and just saying like, get rid of these. I don't want them anymore. Just like you would if you're cleaning out your house or your apartment. Like you put stuff in a box, you put stuff in a bag, and you get rid of it. Now, does that mean that it's gone completely? No, but it helps. Sorry, I get very thirsty when I start channeling. Okay, sorry, I was talking to them. We have the reversed Ten of Swords and the Well. Now, the Well is a special card added into this deck. And this is like the well of creation. Meaning, this is the liminal space of which like people create from. But the Ten of Swords reverse is telling me there's a cycle that is coming to completion. Whether some of you might be able to feel this and some of you maybe not. Some of you may be in the morning stages of the end of this cycle now. Some of you may have already been through that mourning period. Where like you're ready to move on. You're just ready to move on. And the well is here to remind you that you are in creation of your life. Sorry, I feel like there's more to that. Can you tell me more? Okay, so they want me to pull some more cards. And some of you are creatives, is what I'm being told. Some of you are creatives, so use this time to create. Let your creativity speak for itself. Oh my God, the Ten of Swords reverse keeps popping out. Just fell again. Okay, there are two cards there. We have the Tower. We have the Tower, which is sudden change. We have Interesting. Okay, I'll talk about this and then I'll get to that. We have a bunch of planetary movements in the next couple months that are really going to bring about a lot of change. Jupiter is either just now moving into Cancer or about to move into Cancer. It might be happen tomorrow. Which means a lot of luck is going to be changing for a lot of people, which is great. We have a full moon in Sagittarius on the 11th. And that's going to really ask a lot of us and ask us, what are we looking to create? What do we really want? What really resonates with us, and not just like our logical mind, but like in our soul, and what doesn't anymore. And that's going to bring about a lot of change in the next coming months. Next month, we're going to have Uranus moving into Gemini, which is also going to create a lot of change. So now is really the time to create, to co-create what you want. But that means that you really need to start speaking to your spirit team if you are not already. If you have maybe fallen out of the practice of speaking to them, get back in. Get back in. And again, that can look like a bunch of different things. Because I have the Four of Cups here. So some of you might be into meditation, some of you might not. Again, journaling, things like that. Anything that you can use to contact your spirit team. They're always there. All right. But with this Four of Cups, interesting. The Ten of Pentacles was behind that. Which tells me you're kind of in a waiting period. You're just kind of waiting for this abundance, this wealth, this, I heard for some of you, passion project, interesting, to come into fruition. Oftentimes, the Four of Cups can also be associated, 1, 2, 3, 4 on my timer, with apathy. Which we were kind of talking about earlier. Is this going to come through? Have I been working so hard for nothing? Like, I don't have much to show for how hard I've been working. And you really are being nudged to keep going. Because you never know what action is going to tip the scales in your favor, is what I'm hearing. You never know what you put out there that's going to change your fate. That's what I heard. Interesting. But we have the reverse Queen of Cups. So some of you may be ignoring your intuition. Like your intuition is telling you something like, hey, this is going to work out. This is the way to go. And your brain is like, I don't think so. I'm not so sure about this. Some of you might be letting logic come between what intuitively you feel is going to happen or work out for you, which again, easier said than done to get logic out of there. But this is also saying you've done so much healing. You've done so much work, inner work as well, that there's no way this isn't going to work out. It might not work out exactly the way you think it will, but it'll work out better. Oop. Oh, you're kidding. So I had these two cards together and they fell out like this, one on top of the other. And it's the reverse Ten of Swords again. And we had the star. I'm like, oh, cool. It's upright. I went to go pick it up and it flipped over. So, which is kind of telling me, honestly, the same thing. Upright, I was getting, don't give up hope now because you're so close. And then reverse, that's exactly what it says. Don't give up hope now because you're so close to being done. You are so close to ending this cycle. And honestly, for some of you guys, this could be a generational cycle. A generational cycle of lack, of not following your intuition, of letting society dictate how you should live. Yeah, there's more here. Generational cycles can look like a lot, so take what resonates and leave what does not. We have the Four of Pentacles here. Sorry, I have my phone stacked up on a bunch of books and my eye keeps being drawn to the cat, so cats could be significant for some of you. Same with the color pink and blue. Blue is throat chakra. Wow. And then the deck kind of fell over and the Empress is peeking out as well. So you can trust your intuition. We have the World, and behind the World is the Queen of Swords. Your happiness, your abundance, your your like final stages is what I'm hearing of whatever this is culminating to. It really is closer than you think. For some of you, you need to keep your ideas a little closer to your chest. Not everyone needs to know. Everyone needs to know. And we have the Page of Swords on the bottom, which is interesting because we have the Queen of Swords right here. So whatever this is can only be reached by you using your voice the way it's meant to be used. And that can look like a lot of different things for a lot, confirmation, I guess. That can look like a lot of different things for a lot of different people. Again, this is a collective reading. So for some of you, it's actually using your voice, whether that's speaking, whether that's singing. For some of you, your voice could be music or dancing or art, pottery, design, which is interesting. When Uranus moves into Gemini, it often sparks either a revolution or a renaissance. And a renaissance is fueled by art. It's fueled... Why am I tearing up? It's the spirits. They like to make me tear up for confirmation. A renaissance is fueled by the arts. So this is your time. Speak up, use your voice. For some of you, this actually could be political activism, community activism as well. We just had the Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, Queen of Wands, and Wheel of Fortune fall out. So through using your voice in whatever way you're supposed to use it, some of you are going to be put into a leadership position that you may or may not think that you are ready for yet. You are being encouraged to do the inner work now so that you are ready to step up to the plate. And again, it's hard to do that when you have no idea what that even is going to look like. But know that when this comes through, when the Wheel of Fortune 222 or 2022 on my timer, as I said that, when the Wheel of Fortune starts turning in your favor, know that you are completely deserving of it. Please don't be the person that is sitting here right now watching this video thinking, ugh, I think I might just give up and not pursue this anymore because clearly it's not working out for me. And then when it finally does start working out for you, saying, well, I don't think this is for me. I don't think I'm ready yet. Because you've done the work. I'm here to tell you that you have done the work. When this arrives, it is for you and you are ready. It might be it might be more than a bit of a whirlwind, but you are ready for that. Okay. I love you. I hope this helps. I would love to hear what you are calling in. Please save this video and come back and tell me what happens because I'm so interested and I'm so excited for you. So I love you. Bye.